6 things a man should never apologize for, no matter what, especially when you are dealing with women. These are the things you should never, ever, ever apologize for. You know, from a very young age, men have always been taught to always apologize to women, even when they are right. Even when the woman is wrong and the man is right, the man should be the one to apologize for peace to reign. Instead of you to apologize to a woman who is wrong just for peace to reign, I will advise you allow that marriage or relationship to collapse, to spoil, because you must teach your woman how to take accountability for her wrongdoings. The more you apologize to a woman, even when she's wrong, the more she will expect you to always apologize to her, even when she's wrong. By doing this, you are teaching your woman to never be accountable, to never accept her wrongdoing, to never apologize. You must teach your woman how to apologize, how to take accountability for her wrongdoings, how to feel sorry, and how to tell you sorry. The more you apologize, even when you are right, the more your woman will keep getting worse and getting worse. And trust me, the only men who apologize to women, even when they are right, are weak men. So, for how long will you continue to be a weak man? Never apologize to a woman when you are right, just for peace to reign. Instead of peace to reign, let there be chaos until that woman learns to apologize when she's wrong. Now, these are the 6 things you should never apologize for, no matter what. The first one is never apologize for spending your money on yourself. When you are spending your money on yourself and your woman is angry because she's entitled or she feels entitled to your money, she is angry that you are spending your money buying for yourself nice stuff, buying for yourself good clothes, buying for yourself nice gadgets, investing in yourself. And she's angry, she's annoyed by the fact that you are spending your money on yourself because she expects you to spend all your money buying for her wigs, buying for her phones, buying for her expensive things, taking her on luxury trips. Never feel sorry, never apologize for this. As a man, when it comes to your finances, you have to be selfish. The only time you should spend your money on a woman is when she has worked hard to deserve it. And for a woman to be feeling entitled to your money, it obviously means that that woman is a leech, is a gold digger, is a woman who is looking for finances and not for love. She's looking for a way to survive through a man. She's not there to love you. She's simply after your money. When you begin to feel or have that feeling that a woman is getting annoyed or is angry or is not happy with you because you're always spending your money on yourself, it's time to break up with her. Never apologize for this. Some of you, your girlfriend will tell you, babe, why are you always buying for yourself nice stuff and you don't even buy for me? And you start telling her, sorry, I'll start spending my money on you. The prerequisites for you to spend money on a woman is when she has added value to your life. Concrete value. Don't just go around throwing your money around on girls. They will never appreciate it. And if you notice that a girl you are with is angry that you are spending your money on yourself and not spending it on her, there are some women that will expect you to spend all your money on them. When they see you buy nice stuff for yourself, they'll be angry, they'll be jealous. I've been with a girl like that before. Whenever I bought nice things for myself, she'll be angry. Because in her mind, she expects that a man should spend all his money on her, while the man looks as if he's homeless. That is her mentality. That is her wiring. That this man should be giving me all his money. That a man is not meant to be looking good. A man is not meant to be smelling well. A man is not meant to be always looking fresh and good looking. That all the money a man makes should be spent on her. It's time to leave that woman. Never apologize for that, for spending your money on yourself. Never. The second one is never apologize to a woman for saying no. Not just to women, to anybody, even to your fellow guys. Never apologize for telling them no. A girl asked you to do something for her, which you know that you cannot do for her. Probably she asked you to give her money for something, and you told her, babe, I can't give you money at this time because I have something important to use my money for. It's your money. So it's left to you to decide how you give it out or how you hold on to it. Then all of a sudden, she's now ignoring you, giving you attitude. When you text her, she doesn't text you back. You now start feeling sorry. And you go to apologize to her, babe, I'm sorry. I know I should have given you money the other time you asked me for money. I'm sorry for not giving you. Start asking for her account number so you can now send the money to her simply because she's giving you attitude. If a girl cannot respect the fact that your money is your money and how you decide to spend it is also dependent on you, then let her go to hell. It's as simple as that. Never apologize for telling anybody no. Because at that point, you could not help them. It's not by force to help anybody. It's not by force to always tell people yes. It is all dependent on you. If you cannot tell them yes at that time, tell them no. And don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel bad about it. Because most likely, if that girl was in your position, she will also tell you no. And she will not even feel any remorse. Women are very selfish. Women are 100% selfish when compared to men. When they tell a man no, they won't feel any remorse. Because in their mind, they cannot give you that thing you're asking them for. They can't give it to you. So don't feel bad for telling a woman no. Especially when you know that you cannot tell her yes. When you can't do that she wants you to do. Even your friends, even some of your male friends, when they ask you for something and you cannot do it, tell them no. And don't feel bad about it. If they start giving you attitude, then it's time to cut them off from your life. The third one is never apologize for putting yourself first. You are dating this girl and all of a sudden you got a job that requires you to travel abroad for 5 years. And you know that you cannot take your girl along with you. Then you told her, babe, I got this job and I will be traveling out of the country for 5 years. And she's now crying, trying to make you feel guilty for wanting to leave her, trying to emotionally blackmail you. And then all of a sudden you start apologizing to her and telling her no, that you will not travel again. See, you have to be selfish when it comes to your goals and ambitions, especially when you are dealing with women. If it were a woman that got that same opportunity, most times these women will not even think twice. They will simply leave you. They will not even feel any sense of guilt. They will leave you. So in everything you are doing with a woman, even with your fellow human beings, try to put your goals and ambitions first and foremost. Don't deceive yourself into abandoning your goals simply because of love or simply because of your relationship with that girl. Most of the guys who abandon their dreams just to be with a woman, most of the times that their woman that they abandoned their dreams for left them. Don't be such a man who will regret putting a woman before your ambitions. In everything you are doing as a man, your ambitions, your goal, your purpose, your dreams should always be first and foremost, should always be the number one priority before any woman. The mistake that most men make is they always put women above their dreams and ambitions. I know of guys who have turned down scholarships abroad because they want to be with a girl. I know of guys who have turned down promotion to other states just because they want to be with their girlfriend in that state. They offer to increase your salary by almost 100%, but you have to move to other states. And because you don't want to leave that girl, you decide to abandon that job and remain with that one they are paying you small salary just so that you can be with that girl. Tomorrow, if that same girl meets a man who makes more money than you, most likely she will leave you. Don't kill your dreams and ambitions for a woman because most times they will not think about you before taking up such opportunities and leaving your ass. Be warned. The fourth one is never apologize for saying your mind and for having standards. Some of you men, once your woman misbehaves and you call her out, you talk to her in a very rude manner, in a very harsh manner, she starts crying, and before you know it, you start apologizing to her. Why are you apologizing? When you call out your woman, stand on your word. When you shout at her for misbehaving or for not doing what she's meant to do, stand on your word. Don't start to apologize. That makes you look weak. If you tell a girl that if you do this, see the consequences. When she does that thing, maintain that consequences you said you will unleash on her. Don't shift ground. Don't try to become meek. Don't try to forgive her. Because the more you forgive her, the more she misbehave. So when you tell her that, see, this is the consequences for doing this, stand on your ground. Never apologize to a woman for having standards. If you want a woman to treat you like a king, when she doesn't behave well, tell her, babe, see, this is what I want from my woman. If you cannot do this, then I will have no choice but to walk away from this relationship. When she starts crying, don't apologize. Don't feel sorry. Stand on your ground. Maintain your standards. Stand on your standards. Because most likely, the reason why that girl is living with you is because you met her own standards. So when she's not meeting your own standards, don't try to apologize to her. Because the day you stop meeting that girl's standard, she won't even think twice before leaving you. Assuming that girl, her standard is to date a man who is financially stable. The day you stop being financially stable, she will leave you. Women don't think twice before doing things that favor them. When it comes to standards, women are 100% selfish. So as a man, never be considerate when you are asking a girl to behave well and to treat you well. And when you are saying your mind, don't even think twice about it. Always say your mind to a woman. And the funny thing is, women always prefer men that say their mind than men that are always weak, that are always trying to impress them. They can never respect this kind of men. They consider them weak and spineless. And I'm very sure they don't want to be a man who is spineless or who women see as weak. Always stand your ground. Let the worst happen. The highest that will happen is she'll leave you. You move on with your life. But never accept anything below your standards and never apologize for that. Number 5, never apologize for wanting time for yourself. The worst thing anybody can do to himself or to herself is to always give herself or himself to people every time. The more you give your time to people, the more exhausted you become. Every now and then, it is allowed, it is advised also that you take time to yourself, that you take time out for yourself. Whenever you are emotionally stressed or mentally stressed, it is okay not to pick those calls. It's okay not to be active on social media. It's okay not to even return those calls. It's okay to also not reply to people's messages. Because if you break down today and let's say you end up dying, people will move on with their lives. They will forget about you. So never feel bad for taking time out to be alone. For taking time out to relax away from the world. To be away from the world. If they like, let them call you 20 times. Don't pick up. You are spending your time with yourself. It is allowed. It is advised. It should be a priority that once in a while you take out time to be alone, to be by yourself. If your friends are telling you, oh, you are not picking my call, don't feel bad. Don't even apologize. Because number 1, you are trying to be alone, to recover yourself. Because the day you break down, and let's say you die, those same people that are telling you why you're not picking my call, why you're not answering my calls, why you're not replying to my messages, they will move on with their lives. So make it a priority to always be taking time out for yourself. When you don't pick calls, when you don't reply to messages, just be alone. It's allowed. Don't feel bad for doing it. The 6th one is never apologize for cutting people off. When you are with somebody or with certain people and they are not adding any reasonable value to your life, it is okay to cut them off and never apologize for doing that. Because whoever is not adding value to your life is only being a liability to you. Your relationship with people should be based on value. If somebody is not adding value to your life, then what are they doing in your life? What are they doing around you? They have to be helping you to elevate. If the people around you are not helping you to elevate, it's time to pick those people out and cut them off. because it's of no use them being around you. They are only liabilities. And the more liabilities you have around you, the more they will drag you down. You should be with people who are on the same wavelength as you, people who are hungry for success as you, people who are ambitious as you, people who are positively minded as you, people who are growth minded as you, not those who are dragging you back. Cut them off and don't feel bad about it.